Can you introduce yourself like you're in the pageant to the camera?
Oh, of course.
What?
Is it on? Does it matter?
Yes. Get your light though, girl. There you go. Major.
Hello, my name is Amber Joy Watkins, and I am Miss Pennsylvania, USA, 2011.
Now pivot. Oh, yeah!
And I'm Ashley Everett. I'm Shot Girl 2013.
Shot queen. All right, so today in Philadelphia, I tried to go to the gym, and I had to use Siri to find my way, and it led me around the corner, and I almost got hit by a bus. You entitled motherfucker. Bus, and then you wrecked my car.
Because that's what I want to know. Hours. Hey. Oh, she knows her? Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, but look. This line is going that way. That line is going that way.
I tweeted you on Twitter. I know you're in the front, but...
No, I'm not in the front.
Hi, Kevin. How was your trip?
London was amazing. I'm back. I'm back.
I'm
Yes.
going to the barbecue. I can't wait.
See you August 17th. We gotta get this footage and stuff.
It's going to be a show.
Hey! First of all, I want to say thank you to Yvette because I was in that mother effing beehive, getting my life. Oh, you want to take a picture? You know us?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Excuse us.
She don't want to leave. She want to take a picture with you guys.
I know that's right. Before.
Scorpio show.
Hey, what's going on? What's your name?
Brittany.
But then I meet you. I never met you before. Oh my God, you look so familiar. Man, show stands like, hey, how did y'all enjoy the show?
Loved it.
What was your favorite part?
Everything. All of and Jay-Z. And when Jay-Z came out, she was shocked.
And y'all gonna shade Beyonce. She fucking sang for 3 hours. And y'all gonna say your favorite part when Jay-Z ran out.
All of it.
He was on out there for 10 seconds. Y'all trying it.
But still. Everything. Because we was one of the beats.
All right, but let me give you a little bit what Jay-Z did.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. What y'all buy? I wanna see.
We got a book.
I'm trying to see. Hey! Oh, you a bottom?
No,
wow!
I recycle bottoms.
Oh, really?
I'm a bottom.
I know that's what you get. Bam! I ain't have enough money to buy it, but let me look through this. How did y'all enjoy the show?
Nice. It was really nice.
Yes. What was your favorite part?
Just the
What
whole
song?
the whole thing. Like,
Oh my God! I've been on. Yay! No. Wait, no. I'm a grown woman.
Blair.
I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever. I can do whatever. I can do whatever I want. Bitch, you fucking wore that. Bitch, how tall are you in that?
6'6".
What's your real height?
Well, my real height is 6'6", and I'm 6'12".
Baby, you 7 feet.
Take a picture of us.
Ain't nobody got time. Wait. I still ain't even got time for that. Your feet don't hurt in that shit? Oh, you used to it? What made you do this shit? I need to know. Because if you... Who dared him? He lost the bet.
I love Beyonce, so I did it for Beyonce.
Baby, did she notice you tonight?
I wish she did.
Baby, she gonna notice you on this video. Cause you was 7 feet tall. Baby, we gotta take. How did y'all enjoy the show?
Yes, I love it. I love it so much. Yes.
What was your favorite part?
When Jay came out and gave her a little kiss.
Everybody saying Jay-Z. Beyonce, girl, you gonna have to step it up, child. Wait.
Naughty girl.
I love to love you, baby. Ow. They giving out free Pepsi because I'm thirsty. Let me try to get some free Pepsi. Excuse me. Oh, the Pepsi going. Is all the Pepsi? All the Pepsi going?
What?
All the Pepsi going?
Yeah, all the Pepsi's going.
No, I was thirsty.
What's that? I'm thirsty too.
Can y'all sign me up for something? Can I get a free bag? Beyonce, let you sing.
It's crazy. It's on video.
I was sore up, but why don't you talk about your experience, or you made that up?
No, I'm serious.
All right, well, let me hear you give a little bit of what you just gave them out there. Oh, see, she lying.
No, I'm not.
100%. Oh, so Beyonce knew you was out there all that time.
No, she didn't.
Oh, well, dude, give me a little bit louder though. One more time. Like, I mean, this your chance because she gonna see it.
I'm nervous now.
Yes, you better fucking do that.
Got me going crazy.
She can sing on cue, unlike Damien. Bam! That'll fuck him up.
Oh, come on, man.
That'll fuck him up.
How you gonna cover me at the Beyonce concert?
Cause that's what I do.
Oh,
If
damn,
Luke James
dog.
can sing on cue,
Don't do
wait,
that.
wait,
Wait a minute.
Look, Luke waited 0.5
All Kevin
seconds.
said was, "Can you do something for us?" Luke said, "Oh." I said,
You got that opening spot. I ain't
No. Oh.
blow.
No, bitch, you sing. You Damian Crawford.
I know.
Damian
I'm an entertainer.
Get it? Damien tried it.
I don't try
See,
it.
Damien, give me the Sierra. I'm an entertainer. Boom. I can dance. I'll give you a little studio. Damien tried it.
Oh,
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video for you guys. I know you guys have been waiting for a new video from us for a good while. So I want to say thank you to everyone who was patient. You know, it's the summertime. Mikkel and I have been living it up, you know, especially me. Y'all know I was overseas. I was in London. I had me a great time. I put part 1 of my trip up, so you know I don't have time to talk about the trip, so I wanted to show you guys. So I put part 1 up. I put that up on Saturday. If you didn't get a chance to see it, it'll be up. I don't know when I'm going to put part 2 up, but maybe sometime this week, and there might be a part 3 depending on how long part 2 runs. I don't know yet. But yeah, just shout out to everyone that I met at the Scorpion Show meet and greet, and y'all all came in one freaking day. When I say I'm gonna be at the Waterloo Escape Park, it was about maybe 40 to 50 people that came, and there was a journalist who was just so inspired. He was like, oh, I gotta write a story about this. So he got my information, he emailed me, and I actually just emailed him today. So it's gonna be in the Most Intelligencer, I think. I'm not too sure. I'll check it for you guys and let you know what's going on with that. And yeah, yeah, that's it. And I'm happy that my best friend is back home. So shout out to Brandon, because we had a fun weekend, and even Mikkel was a part of that weekend.
"Yes, I was." So let's get into this review.
And shout out to Mikkel for, you know, partying and stuff. So, you know, you guys, we went to the Beyonce concert on Thursday night where I got my life. But, you know, I'm going to let Mikkel talk about his experience.
Me?
For you, yes.
me?
See.
Okay, so we went to the Beyonce Mrs. Carter's show Thursday, like Kevin said. First of all, I just want to say shout out to everybody who attended the show. There was Philly showed up and showed out.
Yes, we did.
We had so much fun from the time Luke James was performing until the time Beyonce said her final goodbye. It was so much fun. So much fun. Luke James was amazing, of course, as always, because he's always amazing. And just shout out to Beyonce for showing Luke James so much love and allowing him to showcase his talent on the big stage, because he is really a talented artist and he needs all the exposure and all the recognition he can get. And somebody like Beyonce putting him out there, that's a good look. So shout out to Beyonce for that. Shout out to Luke James for just tearing the house down. There was a lot of people at Wells Fargo who didn't know who you were, but they knew who you were once you stepped off the stage. Boy, the Mrs. Carter Show. I got my life, and I'm going to tell you a few things that I loved about the show. I'm also going to tell you a few things that I didn't like about the show. This is one of the things that I loved about the show. I love how Beyonce can come from the bottom of a stage and stand there and not say a fucking word, and an arena can just go crazy. She stood there for about a good 15 seconds before she opened her mouth to says, when she started Run the World. Run the World. Now, a lot of people know that Run the World is not really my favorite song, but I love when Beyonce performs that song. She puts so much energy and so much stank in it that it's like, I just wish every time I listen to it on the radio, I can just like watch it. My favorite performance of the whole entire 2-hour show has to be when she performed. You ready?
If you don't say what I'm going to say, then I'm going to be mad at you, yes.
Grown
woman, yes. I got my life.
First of all, from the time she walked up those steps on the stage and stood there and said, I remember being young, so brave, I knew what I needed. I was spending all my nights and days, lay back, day. Look at me, I'm a big girl now. I was, Beyonce, let me tell you something. I think that song is probably one of the songs where I'm not paying too much attention to you, but I'm mostly paying attention to your dancers. Your backup dancers, girl, I mean, they do the damn thing. It's like you guys are always in sync with each other. And I mean, everybody was having fun during that performance. It was just, first of all, I love the song. I love the song and I love to listen to it. And I remember when I was watching the clips on YouTube, when she first performed it, I think in Paris, and I was watching the clips on YouTube and I was like, oh my God, like this really looks like a fun performance. But to actually see it right there in person is like, I don't even think, you know what? I don't even think Beyonce realizes how amazing that performance is. Like that particular performance throughout the whole show is so amazing because it's like, bitch, you better work.
I mean, Grown Woman for me, it was just that whole experience, that background, the dancers. I just was having fun. Our whole section by that time was just having fun. We was all going off in the Beehive area. You know, I do want to say something to the Beehive, okay? I know y'all spend a lot of money for these tickets, but I need y'all to go off when y'all in there. Like, y'all supposed to be representing. I shouldn't have to tell y'all, come the fuck on, like, get hyped up and stuff.
Yes.
You know, hype up, get turned up. That's what
Because
I want everybody to do.
Our Beehive section was a little timid. And I think one of the reasons why they may have been a little timid was because before you came back to your seat, because he was going for a while.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, he was.
Okay, I could get a cocktail.
I mean, no.
No.
Girl,
Okay.
first of all, when I picked him up to drive to the arena, he was drinking in my car. We got to the arena and he's still drinking. Let me tell you something. When Luke James walked off the stage, Kevin said, I'll be right back. And I didn't see Kevin until Beyonce stepped on the stage. That was a whole hour.
Wait.
That was a whole hour. I'm like, where's Kevin?
I was mingling with Scorpion show stands. I was taking pictures in the audience.
No, he was drunk.
Shut up. I was drunk a little bit.
No,
I was taking
a little
pictures. I was taking pictures with people in the audience. I was taking people out near the concession area.
Then
I bumped into
you was the life of the show before Beyonce stepped on stage, huh?
Shit. We should have been on the stage before she came out. So, you know, I bumped into Mikkel's sister. We talking, we getting a cocktail or whatever. And I told the lady, I said, give me more drink, less chaser. She seen that I was talking to your sister, so she still poured whatever she want to put in there. So next thing I know, the lights go out, Beyonce come on, and I'm running. First of all, like, let me drink this because I can't take my drink into the Beehive. So I'm trying to come to the on the one side that I came up. They said, no, sir, you got to go all the way around and then go down these steps, and then you gotta go back to the other side, and then walk back down the aisle. So I done missed around the world, you know. I missed that. But when End of Time came on, I said, bitch, you got to hurry up and get to the motherfucking Beehive. So I get to the Beehive.
That's the song, man.
And then, first of all, I couldn't even believe that, you know, we were that close. So I'm like, oh my God, End of Time is my song.
You know how when you go to a concert and you're used to, well, not me, because I don't go to no concert where I can't get seats where I can't see a good view of the artist. Because I feel as though if I'm going to stare at the screen, then I might as well keep my ass at home until the DVD comes out. But to be that close in the Beehive, it was just like, you know how you're so used to seeing her performing on the award shows that, and then she went, ha!
It's nothing compared to seeing it live. And y'all know, End of Time is probably, I think it's my favorite or second. I don't know. It's a tie between Green Light and End of Time. But just to be there, like you seen her perform this so many times. I watched it on YouTube so many times. I have it on DVD where I watched it. I looked at the Super Bowl so many times. But to see it live and be like, oh my God, she's right there. The bitch was about to cry. Like I had to hold it in. I was holding it in. Like, oh my God. And I just say thank you because y'all know how hard I was trying to get them damn tickets. When my plane had landed in Nashville, I could not get through on the website, and I just like, F it. I'll just see Jay-Z in August, you know, because I already got my ticket. I said the money's still in the family, and then I got off the plane from London, and Mikkel was like, bitch, I got some good news for you, and blah, 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 blah. And I was there, and I'm just grateful to be there. Just to attend that show, it was amazing. My hometown, Philly could have been a little bit more liver. We really could have. But it was just an amazing show. I got my life from grown women. I was mad when Beyonce performed Love on Top at the other end of the stage. At the other end of the ring. Because that's like my fucking song. Like, you want to go all the way over there to sing Love on Top when I want you to sing Love on Top and then come around us and stuff and start singing and going off. But you know, I got my life. I was jumping around singing Love on Top. What else? Crazy in Love, Single Ladies. Oh my God. When she did, what came on at the Single Love?
Don't try in the kitchen.
Yes!
Abuse don't burn on the grill. Oh, I forgot. See, Kevin is one of those people that he doesn't, when somebody's on tour, particularly Beyonce, he don't watch the performances because he don't want to get spoiled by the show. Me, on the other hand, I watch the performances on YouTube because I want to know what she's going to sing and how she's going to sing it when I get to the show. Because, you know, Beyonce is really tricky when it comes to her tours because she'll sing her songs and then she'll add a little twang and a little different thing. So when she did that, I knew that she was going to do it. So, you know, I'm singing right along with it, and Kevin's like, oh my God! She said, took a hold of
Yes, that is the song, bitch. So, it was like,
now I'm up in the big leagues.
If y'all missed this show, I feel bad for y'all. Because, you know, I was one of those people that before I didn't have the tickets, I was like, oh, well, she not performing no new shows, no new songs anyway. But I got my life. I don't know if it was 2 hours or an hour and a half. I don't know.
2 hours.
I got my life. Beyonce killed it. I think my favorite outfit was that last outfit with the blue and those.
When she sang Halo?
Yes, and them brown, what was it, taupe
knee-high
or
boots.
brown? Yes. Yeah. That was my favorite outfit.
My favorite outfit of the show is the opening outfit, the white outfit. I love that outfit. My second favorite is the jumpsuit, the blue jumpsuit. I didn't really like the Halo outfit that she performed for us when she had the blue dress on. That was cute because when she was performing in the white shirt and the shorts, and I didn't really particularly like that outfit. But I liked the blue outfit that she chose. And then Philly was the 50th show, so maybe she tried to switch it up for like the 50th, whatever the case may be. Yeah. But when Jay-Z ran out.
Yes. Now see, I was trying to get my camera ready. Jay-Z did that shit too fucking fast. And I'm like, damn, I can't even get it. I guess it just
before you knew it, he was on and then off.
Yeah.
It was just cute.
Like that. Yeah, that was fun. It was, I just want to say that whole experience in itself, you know, from when we got there, from that long line.
Oh my God. When she performed I Care.
I don't remember that.
When she came up from the stage with the black hair on looking like a slash between Michael and Janet. I told you.
Wait. No, Mikkel. No. Wait. Was that I Care?
Don't tell me no, because you know I know.
Why don't I remember I Care?
Because you were drunk.
No, I remember all those songs. Because I know I did not like
I Care.
I didn't like If I Were a Boy. The way she changed, I didn't like that.
The sweet, oh my goodness. Oh, we were just talking about that. I love that version of it. The reason why I love it because you know what? Okay, let me put this phone down real quick because I got to get into this. Now, I was explaining to one of my friends because one of my friends, shout out to Andre, he's a singer and he lives out in Florida. You met him. I sent him this video that I wanted to hear him sing. And by the way, he hasn't sent me what's back, but I'll text him and let him out. There is something about a song for me when I listen to it. I am the type of person that I dissect the song. I listen to the vocals and I listen to the background harmonies. Then I listen to the horns and the guitar. I listen to all that stuff. For me, If I Were a Boy. I loved If I Were a Boy ever since the first day I heard it back in 2008 when I was at my old job and I had tears coming down my eyes when I first heard it. I've always loved that song. But I think with this, I think it's the Sweet Harmony Symphony or whatever the background thing that she used. I'm sorry if I messed up whatever the case may be. But I thought for me, when she did that, for me, it kind of reconnected me. It kind of reminded me going back to 2008 when I was able to actually listen to what she was saying. Because a lot of people sing songs and they don't listen to what the singer is actually saying. And for me, I kind of really connected to that. Now, I know a lot of people didn't like it because they said they weren't really used to it and they said that the song really didn't go with it. But for me, I really enjoyed it and I appreciated it. And I just want to say shout out to Beyonce for that.
Can I say something?
What?
You know, I like when she performed that song on the Grammys.
What?
On the Grammys?
Beyonce.
What Grammys?
The Grammys. I can't remember what year, but when she performed.
Oh, when
If I
she
Were
did
a Boy,
Alanis Morissette.
She killed. No,
Oh.
when she did If I Were a Boy.
When she did,
Yeah,
when
Alanis
she did
Morissette.
Or
Alanis
whatever, I think
Morissette.
she did good on that one.
Yeah, I just don't like. I wasn't feeling that one. I did like
I
I
liked
Miss
it.
You.
I liked how when she did 1+1 and she added in speechless.
Yes, when she was on the piano. Yes, I got my life from that. I do remember that.
What? Because that was a shocker.
But she added that right. So that
She added that right in.
So it was never in there
Because I don't
before?
remember ever saying, but you know what? I don't remember watching the 1+1 performances on YouTube. So she may have always had it in, or she may not have always had it in. I don't remember. But this is what I have to say about Beyonce that I like about this particular show. So we all love Destiny's Child, no doubt about it. But I have to say thank you to Beyonce because, you know, for a while, you know, a lot of times on her tours, she always does, different Destiny's Child songs, like a lot of their #1 songs, which, I appreciate. But I like the fact that she only did one Destiny's Child song, which was Survivor. Because, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you know what, Beyonce has such a large catalog of songs and a lot of unreleased songs that she could do a tour with new songs and add some songs that she's never released in there, because there's a lot of fans who know some of her unreleased tracks. They're very popular, and I hope that with her next tour, when she comes out with another tour, maybe 2, 3, 4 years from now, whatever it is, hopefully she will incorporate some of her old songs. You know what song I would love to see Beyonce perform live at a tour?
What?
Lost Your Mind.
She's never performed that.
No, because it's
Wow.
never been. What's that? Can you imagine that on tour? Just like, OMG, you done lost your. And then she come out, you must have.
Wait,
lost
I did
your
love
mind."
Why Don't You Love Me. I love that whole
Oh yeah,
breakdown
Wait,
and everything.
when she came out, when and he didn't know she was going to perform it, so he was like, "Bitch, is she about to perform this song?" And I said, "Yes." He was like, "Oh, yeah, that was good." Break it down, break it down, break it
Like,
down.
the show was amazing.
break
You
it down.
guys, I know it's probably, if you could probably get even if you gotta buy a StubHub ticket,
Yes,
I would say
go.
do it, because it's a once in a lifetime thing. Beyonce did the damn thing. She killed it. She had my girl Chanel Jones on Fox News. She was going off about it. I was trying to look for her too at the show, but she was just going off like the first 10 minutes of the 9 o'clock hour. She was going off about the concert. It was just so much fun. Then me and the stands that watched the Scorpion show. Everybody was there. Wanted to take pictures. Y'all know, by the time the end of that show was over, I started getting a little crazy and stuff with the pictures. Shut up. But it was just
A little.
it was just so, I really enjoyed myself. And I just hope that next year that Destiny's Child go on tour together, because this needs to happen. 10 years for Survivor, not Survivor, 10 years for Destiny Fulfilled, 10 years since the last album. Just call it the 10 tour. I need them girls to go back on tour together. It was just I don't know what else to say about it. I just had fun. I got my life. Beyonce did the damn thing. Jay-Z surprised us. Grown Woman is my song to watch perform. I don't know about as a single, but I definitely love that song as the performance. Every time I see it, she kills it. So the video, when is the rest of it? Look,
everything's coming. We just gotta be patient.
Okay.
But let me tell you something, Beyonce. And what I was gonna say was what I didn't like about the show. It had nothing to do with her. The Beehive. Let me tell you, not just
it
for
needs to be in the front.
The Beehive was in the front. We were in the front.
No.
Oh, you
okay,
mean directly
I got
in the
yes.
front? No, well, that ain't gonna happen. So, yeah. So, let me just say this. If you are fortunate or lucky enough to be in the Beehive, before you came back, there was a young lady who came. Remember the black lady who came out in the hallway who was with the girl when we was at the box office and she was coming to get Timmy and his mom and dad? Mm-hmm. She came to our section of the Beehive before the show started, and you know they tell you the do's and the don'ts. You can't grab and pull on her. You know, you can touch her, but you can't pull on her. Don't throw anything at her. Don't try to give her anything because security will throw you out. So she came and gave that speech. But before she came and gave that speech, I gave my own speech to the Beehive that I was in. I sure did. So I let them know the do's and the don'ts. See, y'all hiring the wrong people because I was already on that before she came over there. She hired me. So I told them, let me tell you something. I've been a fan of Beyonce's for over a decade. So you kind of know what Beyonce how she gets hyped. Beyonce is the type of performer that she loves for her fans and her audience to be hyped and interactive with her. So I told them, y'all have to make sure y'all sing and y'all go off because if she comes over here and y'all not doing that, she will turn around and go to the other side of the stage to the other Beehive, okay? So, our section of the Beehive clearly didn't hear me when I said it and they didn't hear it when the young lady said it. They definitely didn't hear it when Kevin drunk ass came back and said it because they were still kind of timid. And that's the part that kind of irked me because Kevin and I were we had our lives, okay? We was really getting out. It wasn't just me and Kevin. It was me, Kevin, the young man who was standing behind us, and then the three of us. The three of us, we was just getting our life, okay? The other people that was in that Beehive, they was excited, like, oh hey. And the only time they really got excited was when she came over to us. Then they was reaching their hormone. I was like, Beyonce was always on that B stage singing Love on Top, and my ass was jumping up and down, screaming, ah! And she couldn't even see me.
I think because it's something about you being hyped where the entertainer feeds off of that.
Yes.
That's why Gaga was like, no, bitch, ain't nobody coming in this pit unless y'all be out here all day and y'all hyped for me. Otherwise, you ain't getting in.
Yeah,
you're not
because
getting in.
Nobody wants it. I mean, what's the point of me entertaining you if you're just going to stand there like...
And Madonna would kick you out in a minute.
Oh,
you sitting down?
Let me tell you something. Before the show was over, I had lost my voice. Remember I told you, I said, I can't talk. I lost my voice. But the highlight for me of the night...
Was Halo?
No, before Halo. Was when she was doing Crazy in Love and she spotted me.
Oh.
That was the highlight.
I was somewhere else on Crazy in Love.
No, you weren't. You were standing right next to me?
No, bitch, I was somewhere else. Like, in my mind. Because it was like that whole set. It was like a whole set of songs that just went like that. And I just like, yes, bitch, yes.
He was getting his life every song.
And then the white girl had the nerve to say, every song is your song.
Yeah, because Kevin, every song that Beyonce did, he kept saying, this is my favorite, this is my song. So the girl in there turning around saying, well, you said every song seems to be your song. Kevin told her, what? I said, don't get us kicked out. Okay? Because if security comes over here, I don't know him. I don't know him.
Mind you, I'm not going to say nothing, but we almost got kicked out before the thing even started.
Who's
trying
me?
Thank God I ain't
Okay. No, not we. You.
No. Oh, no, I would have shown my ass off in there. Yes, I would have.
But that was a fun show.
Yes.
I can't wait till she goes back on tour.
But wait a minute. Not only that, I had another fun moment because, the day before, we interviewed Luke James.
Yes, we interviewed Luke James the day before. Oh, my God.
We was talking to him, and I still keep thinking about how we had a little sidebar in front of him talking about who he should go on tour with.
Oh, yeah.
But, just that whole day, and just talking with Frank before, we did the interview. Because, at first, I used to think he was not crazy. I think he was kind of mean. And so I was like, I don't know. I had a conversation with him before, but I didn't remember too much. Because, I was kind of... But this time, This time I said Frank is a really cool ass dude. Like he is all right with me, and
After I put Kevin on the spot.
yeah, you tried to.
I threw him under the bus.
But I told him how I felt.
Yeah, you did.
I told him how
You
I
did.
felt.
After I threw you under the bus. That felt good to do that. For me, I always have on Mitch Mike's house.
So
I'm
you
a
know,
B.
And then I got a chance. We got a chance to see how the road life is with Beyonce's tour dancers. I didn't really want to record much of it, but I did record.
Because everything is not to be recorded,
Yeah,
but
that's
it was
right.
fun to hear their stories and to just hear like how much fun it is to be on tour. Because of course we don't know. All we see is the dancers on stage performing, and then that's it.
Yeah.
But to actually hear about the life on the tour bus, because when you stop and think about it, while they're on tour, they really do become a family.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was fun to hear, and it was fun to see, and I just really, really just thank everybody who came out. I thanked everybody who was there, who bought a ticket. Mind you, it wasn't even my show, but I'm thanking you. I even thank those who hit me up afterwards and was like, thank you for inspiring me to go to my first Beyonce concert. And I'm like,
I did see
out of
that
all
too.
these concerts, this is your first Beyonce concert. But hey, it's never too late, never too late. And so that made me feel good, because it was like, it made me feel good too when we first introduced our viewers to Luke James. And when Luke James came back to us and said, because of y'all, I gained so many new fans, that he said he had fans coming up to him and saying, I found out about you from the Scorpion show.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And I've seen a lot of tweets.
That's really amazing. So, imagine how that must have felt for him to say that for him to hear that he got new fans, but for him to actually come back to us. And shout out to Luke James for actually requesting us to interview him when he was here recently.
Yes.
That was.
How about that?
I got a message from a local big radio personality here asking me if we would like to interview Luke James the day before the Mrs. Carter tour, and I said, well, of course. He's been on our show before, of course. He's familiar with us. We went down there to go interview him, and I was, saying that, we got a, what's the name, this, that, and the third, and he was like, well, I requested y'all, when they said, I was like, oh. So shout out to Luke James for that. That'll fuck him up.
And then Mikhail creamed his pants when he sung on the.
Oh my God,
Wait
we
till
got
y'all see
Luke
that.
James to sing for us. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, Kevin just asked him to sing, and he started singing.
Just like that.
Just like that.
It wasn't even 2 seconds after.
Okay?
He was ready.
And he knew what he was going to sing.
Yes.
And then hit that note.
And I wanted him to sing "I Want You" after that, but I said that's a little bit too much, But
Because you wanted that.
yes, it was just I don't know. It's just something about when somebody can sing.
And then it's like they don't have to even try. It was just like,
It's kind of like a turn on a little bit, cause it's just and they singing so well, like it was perfect. Now I can see why Beyonce want him on every fucking tour. Like Luke James is doing the damn thing. So
shout out to Luke James.
Y'all need to get into him. Speaking of Luke James, we just gonna get into this Luke James interview. And I know it's been a lot going on. We will talk about everything
Later on in the week, but we had to get this
back.
review out because there's some important people
waiting to see.
waiting to see it.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel, and today we are here with a special guest. Now, he's been on our show 3 times. He's Grammy nominated, and he's also can be seen opening up for Beyonce and The City Near You. Luke James, welcome back to the Scorpion Show.
Hey.
So what's been going on, Luke? We just talked to you in March. Well, I know what's been going on.
Yeah.
And we found out that Beyonce had you open up for her.
Yeah.
In Europe.
Yeah.
How was that like?
That was amazing, man. It was hard work. It was grueling, being on the bus. But I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more to be on a major tour like that. It was awesome. Yeah.
What is it? A few people wanted to know, and I thought this was a really good question. So I was like, yeah, I'll definitely ask them. What is it like going on a world tour with one of the biggest stars in the world?
You know what?
Because it's a world tour.
It's grand. It's pretty overwhelming. So, yeah, I really didn't have much time to really just, I guess, let my hair down, if you will. Just because I'm really just focused on being a grand opening act. So it's pretty overwhelming, but it's beautiful. Especially when you have artists like her and her
family, the people that surround her are just so humble and awesome and inviting, you know? So it was a great experience, and it's been a great experience thus far.
So what is it about you that Beyonce loves so much? Because last year you opened up in Atlantic City. You did the European tour. And then she said, you know what? He's gonna do the US tour too. What's going on?
I mean, you know, I know she likes my work. You know, my last mixtape, Whispers in the Dark, and she's been a big advocate of, you know, any of my endeavors, like, you know, anything that I got into, because I've been knowing the Destiny's Child family for a long time, and also I think, you know, because I sing, you know, I do what I say I can do, and I put on, and I guess she admires that, and you know, she's giving me a break, man, you know, just by her, you know, coining me, I guess it's just, I don't know, it's her way of just letting the world know that I'm something to watch.
Well, the truth of the matter is, when she called me, I didn't answer. But, but anyway, yeah. So he got the gig. But there are a lot of people who are hitting us up.
Yes, they are.
Night after night.
Yeah.
Thanking us for introducing you to them.
Yeah.
Because for some strange reason, you've been on our show twice before, and for some strange reason, a lot of people didn't believe what we were telling them about you. And so for them to actually see you on this tour, they're like, wait a minute, this guy is like more than just an opening act. He's like the real deal.
Yeah.
Like, how is that being inside of an arena night after night, 20,000 people screaming and cheering?
Well, you know, I mean, first of all, I want to thank y'all for putting me on your show, because a lot of my fan base now, period, is, I mean, overseas and here, and even Canada, you know, it's been because of you guys, you know, so thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Night after night, you know, sometimes it's a packed house for me, and sometimes it's maybe 15,000. If it was 4 people in there, I don't care. I'm gonna give it all I got. Right. It's, again, it can be a bit overwhelming, but it's just an exciting rush, you know, especially when people don't know you, and some people may know of you a little bit. It's like the 5 heartbeats thing, you know. You just gotta go out there and prove your love. Just really just go out there and just give them all you got. And it's awesome for people finding you. Discovering you. They heard about you, but they still get this sense of, I saw him first, you know. And it's awesome to surprise people. Yeah.
That's kind of like how I felt at Rebel, and we had this conversation before when we first had our interview. It was like I knew about you, and then when I got to see you at Rebel, it was like I'm looking at everybody who's just like, I don't know who the hell this guy is, and I'm like, oh, you need to be prepared because he's about to do something. And now I'm getting this, like, I'm feeling the love, and like I told you in our first interview, I feel like a proud brother, because it's like, here's somebody that you, like you said, you feel like you've seen them first, and you see them, and then they do so amazing that you're like, you just want everybody to see them. And I think that this tour is going to open up a lot of doors for you because of the fact that you're touring with Beyonce, and you know Beyonce just don't let anybody.
That's right. I know. She didn't need an opening act. So sold out.
So has any artist that you've seen come to you after the show and tell you how much of a good job you've done on the tour?
Yeah, definitely. Babyface.
Wow.
Oh wow, that's huge.
Lettucey.
Now that's a collab right there.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people. You know, people that John Legend. You know, even Jay-Z. I mean, it's just. I mean, people. You know, giving me just accolades about, you know, how great I've been doing, and how surprising, you know, it is as far as an opening act to get the response that I've been getting from the crowd, a crowd that, the stands. They didn't come to see me, so they're ready to chant Beyonce, you know. So for them to move how I asked them to move, and just be locked in with me for 30 minutes, 25 minutes, it's awesome. And I guess it is an accomplishment. It is something. You know, I can't take it all myself. You know, I learned a lot from my manager, you know, who was also Beyonce's creative director. He's my creative director as well, Frank Gatson. You know, you can't show fear. You have to dismiss it. You can never lose your nerve. you just got to go out there. You know, life is too short to be living on fear, off of fear. You know.
You know, before we started recording to do this interview, we were having a conversation with Frank, and for me, I just always wanted to know, what is it about Frank that he's able to get people like you and Beyonce and Brandy to just get up there and open up? And what I learned just from having this conversation with him is that he's just real.
Honesty.
Just
Straightforward.
go straight for it. Because if you don't, then you're going to regret it, because you're going to have all this in you, like talent in you, that you're hiding because you're too worried about what people are saying.
You're overthinking. He definitely he's you know, his idea is if he could bottle up whatever that is in church, the Holy Ghost, and sprinkle it on every artist he works with, he would, to whatever that is that makes you lose yourself and just engulf yourself in whatever the moment is, you know, and that, you know, Beyonce has that. I'm learning that. You know, a lot of artists have that because we know them. We get moved by them, Michael Jackson, you know, but he helps us get out of our heads. And you want somebody who's going to keep it real. Why aren't you looking at the crowd? Why aren't you looking up? You look crazy. Stop. Why are you skipping? A man should never skip across the stage. You should walk tall. You know, it's different things. Like it's different things. He just knows. And I mean, he's been in the game for 30 plus years and still relevant.
Wow.
You know.
So are you hard on yourself on the tour?
Oh,
like
definitely.
if you know, like, oh, I know I didn't do a good job on this one.
Yeah, because we get the tape back. You know, they tape each performance, and I watch it, and I'm like, oh, could have did that. Why'd I walk over there? I almost slipped. Different moments like that. You know, it's just you critique yourself. You know, I'm a perfectionist, and you know, a lot of this is preparation. It's not, you know, it's not just an innate kind of talent. It's a gift. But a gift you must work on, you know, for that talent to prosper and be great, you know. And I'm putting in my 10,000 hours, you know, to be great. You know?
What is, if anything, have you learned from Beyonce with being on this particular tour?
Focus, focus, man. Tunnel vision. It's you know, you have a goal, and don't stop until you meet it. And stand your ground. I've gotten that from her and her husband. Stand your ground and what it is that you are selling, what you believe in, what the very essence of you, what makes you you. Don't differ, don't detour from it to just move for a particular crowd, you know, just because you think they want to hear that. You know, give them what they've been missing. Because the very thing they've been missing is what you have. You know, it's kind of like Apple, you know. It's that whole idea, you know, give them, their whole logic is give you something you didn't know you needed. And once you got it, you can't see yourself without it.
Right?
Yeah. Now about your music, what is it about your music that's, you know, different from the other male R&B artists that's out?
I mean, well, you know, that question is very hard. It's not hard to answer because I mean, I think it's simple. There's only one Luke James. I'm experiencing, you know, I'm telling stories that I've experienced, that I've seen through my eyes. So I think that's what makes me different. I don't think anyone sings like me.
I was about to say, not to mention you're singing. Forget that.
You know, I just think, you know, and a lot of people don't have Frank.
So what experiences are you, or have you been through that you'll be singing about on your new album, or your debut album?
Well, you know, Whispers in the Dark, of course, was just a taste, I guess a trailer. Those are interludes in totality on that album. So, but just to give you a vibe of where I'm going, you know, it's just different. I'm still having an abundance of experiences since this tour and everything. So I'm still creating. Until it's on the shelf, I'm still creating it. But of course it's life, you know, ups and downs, me learning myself as a man, love, you know, really just understanding that what we were put on this earth to do was to love.
So are you in love right now?
I'm in love with what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no one in particular right now?
No, nobody in particular. You know, I'm just being loveful right now. just being a loveful person, honest. You know, I have no time to lie and remember a lie, any of that. I want to be good. I want to keep my karma right.
That was deep. I have no time to lie or remember a lie. I like that.
Now, wait, now, because I know
I like that.
you're from New Orleans, so I got some questions about New Orleans for you. First question, what was it like to perform at Essence in your hometown?
And I heard your mom surprised you too.
Yeah. Well, she was there, but Frank made it a point to bring her on stage to give her my I guess what you call a medal from the nomination for Grammys.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I didn't even know they give out medals.
Yeah, they do. I didn't know that either.
Well, I need to work on getting me one.
I knew that. You're nominated.
Yeah.
I knew that.
That's crazy.
So it's just that was awesome. We had a couple little technical difficulties, but we got through it. It was amazing, man, because I did it last year, and last year was cool. And you can tell that some people knew of me, and some people didn't know of me, and they were just coming to see a show. And it wasn't packed. It was nice. It was packed, but it wasn't like you could not get in. It was so packed you couldn't get in. But this time, it was unbelievable. People were almost behind the stage. That's how many people were there. It was incredible. It was to get that kind of response. And that's not all New Orleans. That's people from everywhere. And to get that kind of response was, tremendous, man. And to have my mother witness that, and my family and my friends, people I grew up with, went to school with, and have told me to shut up because I was screaming and singing in the back all day, and they see me up here doing my dream, something I've been doing for years. It was an amazing experience, definitely.
Okay.
Do you have any rituals on this tour?
Yes.
Like getting ready?
Yeah, don't eat.
What?
No. Yeah. I can only eat early in the day. It has to be hours, like breakfast.
Before we do our shows, because let me tell you something, this food right here, will wait until we get on camera to eat. Now, I know we keep it real on our show, but that's keeping it too damn real.
No, because if I'm hungry, like,
As long as you bring something for the guests.
Well, I give Michaela an hour later, but
he gives me a check every once in a while.
Because I was going to ask you about food, like, because I was in New Orleans for Mardi Gras. I went to a couple of restaurants, but what are some restaurants that I must go to if I'm in New Orleans? Man,
that's a hard question to ask me because, some my own friends would be like, boy, you ain't from New Orleans, because I've been out so long, man.
Oh, wow.
But, I find it that any hole in the wall in New Orleans, you find a great meal. That's the beauty of New Orleans. It's not a big place. And especially if you're in certain areas, especially in the French Quarters, you always find some good food, especially if you like seafood. It's just, you can probably walk into somebody's house and you will have the best meal of your life.
That's some good gumbo.
Popeyes is the best. Our Popeyes is so different from any other Popeyes. I think only because they season it differently. And I'm just being completely honest. You can ask anybody. They must season it differently because people know how to cook in New Orleans. So how do you sell to people who cook?
Wow.
So.
We know how to cook up here in Philly too.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I know.
But I see exactly what you're saying because it's down south, and a lot of people up here get their cooking from family members and people from down south.
Yeah, we're definitely all connected.
What is up with the crawfish? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
See, I'm not
What
a
is
big
up with
fan of
that?
crawfish.
I didn't understand when they brought it up on American Idol like 2 seasons ago. With Joshua Ledette was one of the contestants, and they brought it out. Is it a certain way that you have to eat it?
There is a particular way. It's you twist the tail off, and then there's a shell around the tail, around the meat within the tail. Take the shell off. You sometimes would have a concoction like I know we used to do mayonnaise, mustard, and seasoning mixed, stirred together, and it's like your dip.
Oh, okay.
And some people, they go on to suck the head. So once you take it, because there's the flavoring in it. The spices are in it, the way they cook it. But
what is crawfish? Like, is it like a crab or?
It is like a crab. It's a bottom feeder.
I don't like that. That's the only piece of seafood that I don't like to eat.
It's.
But I heard I have to eat crawfish from New Orleans, but
It's like a small, tiny lobster.
Oh, okay. So you have a new movie coming out called Black Nativity, which I actually saw the trailer. It stars you, Forrest Whitaker,
Angela Bassett,
Mary J. Blige,
Jennifer Hudson,
and Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
That's like an all-star cast.
Yeah, Jacob Lattimore.
Are you excited about this film?
Super excited and nervous. Yeah, but all good.
Why are you nervous?
I mean, you know, it's my first, it's my debut, you know, movie, you know, big screen. So, you know, I have a big part to play, and I just, you know, I wanna know that I came across playing that character correctly and making you feel who that character was.
I did a little research too. When you first told us that you were going to be in this film, the last interview we did, I actually did some research, and that is actually a very, very important and historical film that you're doing, especially in the African American community,
That's right.
because the play came out in the 60s.
That's right.
And not only that, but I think that, if I'm not mistaken, either when it came out in the 60s, President Kennedy either attended a showing or he was assassinated and they had to stop. But whatever the case may be,
Wow.
it's a very historical
Yeah.
piece of work.
Langston Hughes.
Yeah.
It was a Broadway musical, yeah. I mean, I'm just happy to be a part of it, man.
Are you allowed to talk about your character now?
Oh, the character, you know, I play a kid named JoJo. The movie is based around this one kid, Langston, played by Jacob Lattimore. And it's about a family coming together that's been separated, coming together and finding, you know, the kid finding redemption and finding out about redemption, love, and forgiveness. Right? In the movie, he has dreams, and everyone that he's met along the way winds up in his dreams. So in one of his dreams, I play a kid named JoJo in reality. I have a girlfriend, her name is Maria, played by Grace Gibson. She's pregnant. We're newly homeless, and she's with child, and we're looked down upon in the community and whatnot. And in his dream, he falls asleep in church, and it's during a nativity scene, and everyone that he's met becomes part of the nativity story. So I become from JoJo to Joseph. She becomes from Maria to Mary, and he helps us find refuge.
Wow.
So that's just all you need to get. It's a musical. It's a lot of there's dancing, contemporary, tap dancing, break dancing. I guess you call it doo-wop dancing, singing.
No twerking.
No twerking. No twerking. It's very. I guess, I mean, that would be classic to our generation.
Right.
It's classic all around, so for all generations. No, it's a beautiful movie. It's a great outing, especially during the holiday. And I think it's easy on the shelf again, you know, each year, you know, something you want to buy and, I remember that feeling, you know. Great movie.
So,
go ahead.
I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna say, are you gonna work with any of the singers like Jennifer Hudson?
Definitely. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, we recorded a lot for that movie. We're singing all together.
Oh, so it's gonna be like an album to go along with.
It's a musical.
It's a musical scene.
It's a musical, so I'm hoping they would do a soundtrack for it.
Yeah.
It was produced. The music was produced and scored by Raphael Sadiq.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Why? I think it's just we feed off of each other, Kevin and I, because. Okay, so I know at the last time we saw, I told you who I think you should work with. So now this is who I think you should go on tour with. I think that you, Kelly Rowland, and I'm still going to throw in Chrisette Michele because I love her. The three of y'all should do a tour next year together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope. Look at him. Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
Not Kelly Rowland.
Why not?
Because Chrisette Michele and Luke James are different artists than, you know, I would say with Kelly Rowland and Luke James.
But that was
Chrisette
what
Michele.
make the, excuse me for 1 second, that was what made the show so good because they're so different in their own realms.
I think they cater to different, you know.
But then why
audiences.
can't these two different audiences come together? The ones who aren't familiar with Luke come together and get familiar with him.
Because the people that want to come, because I think, well, from what I've known, from what I've listened to, you make love songs. Chrisette Michele makes love songs and all kinds of different, you know, she sings about different things. If Kelly Rowland is on that tour, they be like, we ain't got time for her. So
Well, no, Kelly makes love songs
too.
when she's not doing her dirty laundry. She makes love songs,
Which is a great song.
which is a great song.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just my thought. Don't do that.
I know he ain't gonna say anything. So wait, let's put it in your court. If you can go on tour, if you can make a tour with 2 other artists, who would they be?
And you can't don't say Beyonce because you're already on tour with her. So it has to be
I
somebody.
love to do a tour with Miguel. I mean, in a perfect world, I'll put a tour together if I could, if we could all be right about it. Put a real interesting tour together. Miguel, myself, The Weeknd. I think you throw some. I mean, it would have to be. I like how special how Drake does his tours. It's just a plethora of different hip hop rap artists. And it's. I haven't been to the tour, but I've heard about it, and it's an interesting way of doing it, where each artist can have a showcasing where it's not, okay, this 30 minutes is allotted to this artist. Where what if it was an arena and the crowd was in the middle, and oh no, we were in the middle, or maybe I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I'm making this up as I go, but it's surrounded the crowd, and you had to turn, and then there you go. It's enough. You're in Miguel's world. You're in The Weeknd's world. You're in Luke James' world. I mean, you're in Frank Ocean's world. You're in, and it just somehow it becomes this thing, this entity.
The arena would be set up so where as though each section of the arena would have a different stage. And it would be, I see what you're saying.
I just think I think artists we need to come together and be more intricate like that.
You probably just said something that would be really good.
I think it just be.
Nobody steal your idea.
I mean, well, you guys. It's already here. Everyone will know.
We said it right. We said it first.
Everyone will know. I mean, I just think and I'm not the first to think of it. Jay-Z and Kanye.
Yeah.
See, I haven't seen the tour.
The tour was amazing, and you got Jay-Z and you got Kanye and you got them both together. And I think, I don't know, that is genius. And I think R&B acts, singing acts, we limit ourselves. We limit ourselves and we have too many egos and all this and that, rather than just giving the people what they want. And we're going to benefit at the end of the day like crazy. It's going to be the biggest tour. You know what I mean? Can you imagine that? It would be awesome. Some people are just, larger than life, like somebody like Beyonce, that would be difficult to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That would be difficult to do. She's a mega by herself. She needs no one else to be there. But for certain acts like ourselves, still building our brand and whatnot, I just think it'd just be an awesome ride. Awesome roller coaster.
You know what was? I don't think I told you this before, but I got to get this out there because it's going to kill me. But that performance that you and
Fantasia.
No. Well, that was great too.
Thank you.
But you, Anthony Hamilton, and Eric Benet did at the Black Girls Rock. That was awesome.
Thank you, man.
That was awesome because when you have 3 different singers up on a stage like that, especially like the 3 of you, a lot of times for me, I don't know about anybody else, but a lot of times for me, I get real nervous because you always have either that one singer who's trying to oversing or that one singer who's not bringing enough to the table. But each one of you were just amazing. It was just amazing.
I got to give kudos to Kim Burse.
What the hell is up with Beyonce's team? Like, is everybody talented and smart? Like, I need to come work for y'all.
She put that together. She put that together for Black Girls Rock, and we came to rehearse together, and we all knew of each other and whatnot, and admired each other, of course. And I'm the young guy coming in, and he's the big homies,
Yeah, but you held your own with that's what made it even more amazing.
It was we had said that we're gonna treat this like any of our own shows or like church, because there's a thing. It's hard to do when you're doing a performance, taping a performance. There's something dry about that, It's something that something gets sucked out of the air because you're saying, okay, we only got one shot. We don't have a warm up, we don't have an intro to this. We don't have a, you know what I mean? It's not our band. It's not a, we didn't do a song before this to really get fully in. So you got one shot to hit it, you know? And it's taped, yes, but you don't want to be retaping things. You want that feeling to be right there first time. And we looked at each other and said, dude, let's just have a great time. Let's bring it back. You know, normally you wouldn't do that, but Kim Bursby was like, we might want to bring it back. Can we have that freedom? Can we have that freedom to just be like a group, like, yo, let's do it? And those guys, man, they're so great, man. Because first thing Anthony Hamilton said, he said, because we mapped it out how we would sing. Yeah. You go, back to you. Because it's easy to mess up like that. Yeah. We're solo artists. And then everybody want their shine, you know what I mean? But those dudes are professionals like a mug, and they're confident, you know. They do what they do, and I do what I do, and we all gave each other the room and the respect, you know what I mean? And I think that's, you know, I understand what you mean. It's difficult when you get.
It's very and like I said, whenever I watch performances like that, especially when you have three artists who really you don't ever really see them together, and then when you see the three of y'all together, I'm like, oh man, because you don't really see Anthony Hamilton too much, and you don't really see Eric Benet too much, and then you're just coming out. So it's like, well, how the hell is these niggas gonna sound together?
It was one of my favorite songs. It was crazy. The crazy thing is, I never knew what the song was saying, but I always loved the song. Always loved the song. She's a lady. And the same for them, all them two. We always knew the song, but we never knew what the words were saying. And when we heard the lyrics, it was just so meaningful to see that room of women, you know, and those young little girls and people that we were celebrating. It just meant more. And for us to be the first guys on the stage along with Idris Elba, it was just like, okay, we got to make this a moment that they'll never forget. They'll bring us back. Yeah. They'll bring others back, you know. So it was good. It was a great experience, man. We were trying to put that out as just a record, you know, and donate the proceeds to, you know, Black Girls Rock and, you know, whatever it is they wanted to do.
It'd have been dope if they'd have put that version on iTunes.
Yeah, I mean, we it's recorded, so yeah, it still can happen. It's just a matter of making it
logistics. Yeah. So this album, what is it that you want us to know about it? Because it's coming out in September.
Yes, it's coming out in September, maybe. I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing.
All right, let's not say a date. That's
okay. Well, we didn't say date.
I'm on a major tour, man, and I'm able to touch 15 to 20,000 a night, and I'm making them know my name. I'm branding myself with the Queen. You feel me? And the King. You know, and you know, and it's just for me. This is my work. This is what I do, my creation and my journal. And I want everyone to at least know it's out. It's coming, you know. I don't want to disrespect what I've been doing. Yeah. You know. So that's why I don't feel a rush. And I just think it should be right, you know. And plus, you know, I want to get a hit on the radio.
I know that's right. Yeah. Hey, that don't hurt.
No, not at all.
Don't hurt. Just don't abandon your project.
No, not at all.
I don't want to name names, but a lot of artists do it. Like, they'll say, oh, it's coming, push it back. Oh, it's coming, push it back. It comes out. You see him for 1 week to promote it, and you don't see him no more.
No, I won't. No abandoning. I'm on a major tour.
Right.
You know, it's happening. It's just, I mean, things are being moved because of this.
Well, I hope. I'm gonna make a prediction. I hope that Beyonce puts you on her album because she's just been showing you so much love. Yeah. So hopefully.
I mean, on his next album, he can have a feature with her.
Definitely, you know, and you know, I look at what she's doing right now, allowing me on stage with her again. This is our collaboration. You know, she don't have to give me nothing else to allow me to allow me in on her stage in front of her fam. You know, across the seas, all the way here. You know, she didn't have to do that. So I'm just gracious. And that's all I can ask for.
But be a little cocky real quick. You can't tell me that at night you don't think or you haven't thought that, yo, if me and Beyonce was on stage together singing a song together, we would kill that shit.
We definitely would. Yeah. It'd be in the history books.
See,
Definitely.
so that would be really dope. I'm still waiting for that type of collabo because I like recorded stuff, but I'm more of a live type of guy. Like,
Yeah.
if you can give it to me live, then you got my money.
Yeah.
You definitely have my money. So you have a single coming out soon?
We don't have a particular
Dope I.O.U. video too.
I.O.U. video. We have the remix with Wale. We're looking to shoot that. And I have 2 others. It'll be more of a net thing, and if the radio picks it up, beautiful. If they don't, well, as long as the people got it, that's
So
all that matters.
that means we need y'all to tell the radio stations
That's right.
to play the song, tweet them. I don't know what's the best way to have people contact radio stations anymore because
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing, and I wonder if that even works.
because it's so much
I don't
social
know.
media. I don't. Maybe you should tweet them. Just go crazy and tweet them. I don't know.
I think the radio needs to listen to the people. That money is getting short. Listen to the people, and money will become long. But we Strawberry Vapors. We have a video for that that's coming out, and Oh God featuring Hit Boy that's coming up very soon. So you see that on Vivo and internet, and hopefully MTV and all those who pick it on up and support.
Now I'm going to ask you to do something that you've never done on our show. Sing.
For all the love you give to me, how could I ever repay? I owe you. Said I owe you, babe, for everything you done for me. How could I ever repay? I owe you.
But that's the fastest someone else sang on cue.
Right, because you got someone that don't want to sing. Okay. But that was dope. So wait a minute. Before we go, I want to thank you for listening to us on Instagram about this.
Oh yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah. See, that's a Philly thing, and
Yeah.
as Philly guys, so because I know you were a little skeptical about it.
Yeah, it was. But you know what? I'm looking to cut it, but I want to make a moment of it.
Yeah.
Why not? Because it takes me forever to grow this.
It does.
Yeah.
But see, you're not really a real Philly guy until you actually get the whole. Full. I had a full one.
And I gotta get it. See, I'm been on that. I'm on natural with it, just letting it be. But it's working for me, man. Thank you. And the ladies have been telling me they love it, and
because you know what, it brings out that grown man, roughneck type of grown man. But when you keep it clean and cut, it works for some people. Some people don't keep it nice, and so.
Don't look at me, bitch. My face looks fine. I said I'm not gonna get a haircut today, but I'll get a haircut tomorrow. And
we will see you tomorrow.
At this time, they don't know.
Yes.
We will see you tomorrow at the concert. We'll actually be in the Beehive.
Solid.
So we'll see you.
I can't wait.
Yes.
I didn't know.
I just surprised Kevin on
Yes,
camera.
everything has been going so great. This has been the best weekend I had. London, Kate Middleton having a baby there, me being able to record footage at Buckingham Palace. It was just crazy. And then I come home and he told me, we going to the show? Because I was trying like hell to get tickets.
No, I told you we were interviewing him first.
Oh, yeah, he did tell me about that first. He tried to lie and say, we interviewing Beyonce. Then I was like, oh my God, like, bitch, I really got to get ready.
And I had him on speaker when I said it. He was like, really? I was like, no, we just interviewing Luke James.
They looked at me in the airport like, what's wrong with you? So, yeah.
No, tomorrow's going to be great, man. I go on 8 o'clock sharp, and
Make sure you shout us out tomorrow if you can remember.
If you don't
get too lost in the moment.
No, you got it. You got it. No, definitely, man.
Shout out to Philly Zone, the Scorpion Show.
Well, you'll see us right there. So when you see our faces, you'll remember.
Got it. I definitely got y'all, man. If I can finagle y'all backstage, man, and then that's what it'll be.
Well, hey, that's what it'll be. Thank you, Luke, for coming on again.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure. Yeah, always a pleasure for having you on.
Thank you, man.
We love
appreciate
you.
y'all.
So, thank you. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And if you guys have not been to the Mrs. Carter World Tour, make sure you guys get your tickets in a city near you because you don't want to miss Luke James and Beyonce.
But y'all can get his mixtape.
Yeah.
And it is inside the More Info box. You can download Whispers in the Dark. And I believe you have another one before this one, right? Or
yes.
no?
Hashtag Luke, but Whispers in the Dark is the one you want.
Yeah, get Whispers in the Dark.
And follow him on Twitter. Who is Luke James?
Yes, who is Luke James? Instagram, Wolf James, WOLF James. And anything whatever you fancy, Bing or Google. type in my name and
And he'll pop right on up.
Yeah.
Or type in his name on the Scorpion Show.
Scorpion Show.
Pop right on
Bam.
up. There you go.
My brothers.
All right,
All right,
thanks.
we'll talk to y'all later. Peace.